Okay, so we're gonna start off with the matches first, and then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, those are some pretty good games yesterday. We'll talk about the drama and all the stuff that happened with the last match. Obviously, we'll get into the fun stuff. I know some of you guys probably want to talk about that. But good morning. Welcome to the morning crowd, where we talk about some Call of Duty and kind of just bullshit about what's going on in the scene. Let's do it. Thieves versus Paris Legion. So I didn't get to watch this one as much, and the reason why is because we were warming up for our own match. But I was obviously, I had it on my side monitor. Let's get into this. Bang. All right, so we're gonna talk about the keys to victory first. We have Los Angeles Thieves, keys to victory. Take advantage of the hardpoint matchup. Well, 5-1 in hardpoint. Paris 1-6 in hardpoint this season. Okay. Find a consistent second game mode. Set 2-5 in combined SND and control. Okay, and then rotate early as a weak breaking team. Paris are the last percentage in breaking. Oh, yeah, very solid. Very solid right there. Keys to breaking. Like keys to win. That makes sense. What was Paris keys? Let's see. Paris keys are probably a little bit more important in my opinion, just because they're the ones that are going to probably need some keys to victory. Keys to victory. Paris Legion needs to improve S&D execution. 0.76 team KD, last in round win percentage. Pretty sure they won their S&D, right? So they did that. Extend the series with control. Keys is 11th in control. So now, really quick, this was what I thought Paris absolutely needed to win. I think Paris needed to win that Gav control they played, and I thought that was the map they were going to win. So I personally thought when the search and destroy actually went in Paris's favor, I thought that Paris could, kind of extend the series, and it looked like they kind of trolled and they didn't. So they had a chance to do so, and then they kind of trolled, especially with Thieves kind of struggling a little bit. It was in control. That's kind of what you wanted to do, but obviously they were not successful in that. And then translate slaying success to a win in control. So that's what I was going to say. I feel like right now, when you watch Paris, I know I keep saying, I know I'm Mr. Positive a lot of the times, like when I talk about these things on this podcast, and like obviously just being, transparent, they're probably right now the worst team in the league. They're playing like shit, blah, blah, blah. But I'm also a big believer that, you can always get better and you can do way better than you're doing. Like, I don't think Paris should be this bad. I say this all the time. With that being said, I just feel like when I say Paris shouldn't be this bad, I feel like I have like proof, bro. I swear to God, this team gets the kills they need to get, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching this team and they're getting kills, dude. Like, it's not like they're just getting outslayed and dominated, at least from what it looks like. I'm sure there's stats that can prove that wrong. Maybe it can prove it right. But it just looks like this Paris team gets these kills and just does nothing with them. And then, like, I don't know. So it just looks weird. But first of all, this was the biggest mistake of all time. We're going to skip through this map because I don't care what statistics are. LA Thieves is the best, probably if not the best, one or two Gavutu Hardpoint teams in the game. I don't really think this team is, Paris is playing Hardpoint super well to square up on LA Thieves, which is the best Hardpoint team's map, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. We can skip through this and just see. We're going to skip through this. Nothing crazy. Yeah, LA Thieves just takes a massive lead. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm sure if you watch this map, there could have been some, like, let's see. There could be some ways, like, Paris could be holding. Let's see. Like, right here, Paris should be able to get this P2 and P3. Like, right here, this should be 2 seconds left. This should be Paris' hill. Like, I'm sure that Envoy pushes around here. Yeah, he always does. Yeah. Nah, they're gonna, what? They're gonna get killed on the side. They have 3 people. What did he spawn there? Yeah, he spawns there. That sucks. Yeah, they just had no one helping the hill, really, after number 8 dies. And soon number 8 dies, and he's just stuck in the middle. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they probably could have played this better. I'm sure there were some mistakes that they made that they go back and watch. But, like, dude, playing LA Thieves on Gavutu Hardpoint when you're not the strongest Hardpoint team and you're playing probably the strongest Hardpoint team and you decide to play them on their best map, in my opinion, I think LA Thieves' best map is Gav. I don't know. I think that's a mistake. So, I don't know. So yeah, I did when I saw that I didn't like that. Let's look at these vetoes. Hardpoint Tuscan. Okay. And then Hardpoint Berlin. So this is like another weird thing. Again, I always say this with a grain of salt. I don't have the team statistics and scrims. I don't know what they're trying. I don't know what they're planning. Like, there's plenty of times I pick some wacky vetoes because we're trying maps. You know, it's like, trust me. I understand that there's always like usually a method to the madness. But from an outside standpoint looking in, I'm pretty sure LA has vetoed Berlin in every series they have played. I'm almost positive. And then LA vetoes Tuscan, so they veto Berlin. Like, this, in my opinion, should be a Gavutu veto, and you should take your chances on Berlin against a team that consistently vetoes Berlin. That's how I would view it. But I don't know. So that's a little wacky in the hardpoint section. To be fair, no matter what the hardpoint vetoes are, I'm giving LA the edge just because LA is kind of like one of the better hardpoint teams, like I keep saying. So it wouldn't have made that much of a difference probably, but still, if you're playing against a really good team, you have to try and get them on uncomfortable maps. So, okay. Next, search and destroy, Bocage, Tuscan, whatever, and then they get rid of Tuscan. Okay. Moving forward. So this is the map that's, this is the map here. There you go, sorry. This is the map that Paris like do pretty well here. I'm pretty sure Thieves start good and then they start slowing down, right? It's like, yeah, it goes 2-2, 3-3-1. Okay. I think this is when it changes a little bit. 1 second. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Thieves starts this pretty well and then Paris start clutching up and then they win this, right? Yeah, I'm doing it right now, Landon. Just kind of going over some matches and talking about some COD. That's a big 2-piece of the John. Yo, Silent, thank you very much. I appreciate you. So yeah, just skipping forward. This match was kind of boring, dude. But okay, yeah. So this is when they John picks up streaks and then they win this. Okay. So yeah, right here, bro. When Paris wins this. This is where, like, if you're a Paris fan or if you're just, like, watching COD in general, you think, like, yo, maybe they can extend the series. Gavutu control has actually been pretty good for Paris. And then, you know, they kind of choke it, so. But, yeah, look. I'm pretty sure at the end of this. So, this one-on-one was tough, right? This goes to a one-on-one. Yeah. Kenny in a 1v2. Goes to a 1v1. Tough, dude. All right, let's see. So yeah, they win defense, and then LA Thieves probably wins defense. Yeah. And then Paris probably wins defense. See, but the thing is, though, even if Paris wins right here, this is the thing with Gavutu control that's so fucking annoying. It's like, you can win your defense, but it's all about how you win your defense a lot of the times. Because even if Paris were to win this hypothetically, I don't remember how the rounds trade off here. I know it goes last round though. You just are so screwed, dude, because now you've given up so many lives on your defense where, like, most likely LA is going to get that last round defense, right? And then, like, you're probably fucked. Like, obviously you can win offenses and stuff. It's definitely possible. It's just you're setting yourself up in such a tough way. Oh, Paris. Yeah, so Paris wins that. And LA wins this. And then LA gets the last defense off of kills. And then, yeah. Yeah, like, look, LA's slaughtering them right now in kills. Loud Giant, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, so they get outslayed there. Let's see. Like, yeah, let's watch from here. This is like the turning point of the game. So right here, this is the turning point of the game. Paris gets the lead here. They're doing good. Paris have the kills. You know, they have the kills to be winning this. This is where it gets a little bit different. Yo, Loud Giant, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's watch it from here. Routing, deciding round 5, got to go. Yeah, it has to go by ticks in my opinion, right? Vertex, you guys all agree with that? I think it has to do what Cold War was doing. I think it has to go by ticks on the control point. I think it going by kills is so stupid, especially with the way control plays in this game, Vertex. I think it's really dumb. It just makes it like so much more like TDM-ish. I don't know. I don't like it either, dude. I personally think that control should be ticks. So really quick, backing this up, I want to see. So right around here is where, this is where right here Paris needs to to blow the game open. Like, you know, they're about to tie it up. They're about to take a lead. They really need these spawns for this next hill, because this is probably the only hill. This is like the one hill in Bocage, in my opinion, where if you have the back spawns, like you can really dominate. Obviously, you can dominate every hill in every game, but like I feel like on Bocage specifically, this hill, when you have this like the back L and stuff, makes it so much easier to like dominate, especially if you get the kills. So like, I hate the fact that Paris like decides not to rotate here, and then like now they're all at old. Like even like look at number 5, bro. Number 5 just spawned and he's just hitting old. Like they're not even trying to get the new spawns right now. Yeah. Like this is such a last ditch effort. Like with 2 seconds left, he's trying to play for the spawns. Like as soon as they lose these spawns, like look what happens. Like look where LA Thieves is, bro. Like this is, even though it's a tie game and you did take the lead, they invest so much into this hill for no reason, dude. Like there's just no reason to invest that much into that hill, and then they don't. And since they don't do that, and they don't try like obviously squad spawn and flip, like they're just fucked, dude. Yeah, and I even if like your argument is like you're playing with streaks, I don't think streaks are good enough to do that. Like streaks should, like, you know, you shouldn't, I don't know. I feel like streaks aren't enough in this game to like really try and play like that. Like, yeah, you can try and get lucky, but I don't know. Like they could have blown that game open. It still might not have worked, but I think that was a poor effort. And now, yeah, now they use that streak. It's not successful. Now they're screwed. Then look, they fucking take off here. And like, yeah, dude, you're 208, 169. Now you have P1. Like, this is not the hill you want to be. Yeah. Streaks aren't good on this map. So streaks can be good, obviously, and the way you use them, but they're not like a guarantee that you're going to break a hill from the front like that. And Paris had the opportunity right there to rotate, you know what I mean? And they didn't. And since they don't, like, look, they don't, they're getting all these kills. It doesn't really matter because it's fucking P1, dude. Look, yeah, all those kills, look what that led to. Look, all those kills, look what this leads to. Nothing. All those kills lead to nothing because P1 is just not the hill that you're trying to soak up some time. And then, like, look at LA Thieves really quick. Like, look, 18 seconds left, they get all those kills. Like, you see how they're using their kills usefully? Like, they're pushing and trying to flip. Like, they're rotating with 18 seconds right now. They're trying to flip for the back spawns of P2. You see what I mean? Like, look at number 3. Who is it? Kenny? Yeah, like, I don't know. And now, like, look, yeah, look where Paris is spawning with 8 seconds left. Like, yeah, the Thieves are just playing a better hardpoint game than Paris, period. That's it. They lose. RIP. LA Thieves beat them, and that's about it. So, GG's to them. And let's get on to the Atlanta versus Minnesota ROKKR match. Let's go. All right, let's switch. I don't know. All I'm saying is Paris can turn their season around if they want to. They're really like their mistakes when your mistakes, in my opinion, are not by talent in the sense where you're just getting slaughtered in kills and like you just can't like keep up. Maybe you know it's different. It's probably like, oh, you're not turning it around. But there's just so many times that you could like I don't know. I think that Paris team could be winning more maps and stuff if they're not making like mental mistakes. So I think they can still turn it around. Obviously they need to fucking do it fast, but I think they can. All right, Minnesota ROKKR versus Atlanta FaZe. Let's go. This is the fun stuff. They said Simp was chalked. LMAO, it seemed he took that personally. Well, obviously I'm biased towards my players and blah, blah, blah. And I know Simp's usually a 1.2, a 1.3 KD, the whole fucking thing. But the whole thing of saying like Simp needs to get going is like, as a coach, it's annoying because Simp has not played his best. But even with that being said, like Simp isn't the player where like Bro, Simp hasn't been playing his best, but Celium's been playing fucking incredible. And then fucking Arcides and Abizi have been getting to go. And especially, like, Abizi's been getting to going with the sub the last 2 matches. And Arcides is always the fucking rock. Like, he's always doing fucking good. And, like, he's doing what he needs to. Like, I think people underrate how much Simp does for the team, even when he's not dropping at 1.2. Because, like, right now, he's allowing a lot of other people to fry because of the routes that he's taking on the map. Like, he is route man and more a lot of the time, and it's just obviously, you know, he plays good this series, and like he will start playing better in the sense, like, you know, Simp standards. I know his standards are really high, but I don't know. I'm just not a big believer that you need Simp to drop a 1.2 to fucking win matches. You know what I mean? Like, if you're playing as a team, if Simp's the one taking the routes and not getting into as many engagements or getting into tougher engagements where Abizi's frying, he's doing his job. Like, I don't know. So, like, I don't really think. I don't really like that mindset. Obviously, his standards are higher, so I get why people are saying that. But this kid's fucking incredible, dude. Like, even when he's doing bad, he's doing so much on the fucking map. It's unbelievable, dude. The kid's fucking amazing. But anyway, gets him going. Yeah. Winning rotations will lead to locking down hills. Atlanta in the 1st% in hold percentage, and Minnesota is 11th in break. So this makes me really happy because if you guys have known for the last 2 years, the last 2 years, dude, like, everyone says, like, Atlanta's holding percentage and Atlanta doesn't rotate and Atlanta plays for breaks and blah, 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 blah. Like, nah, bro. Like, we our holding percentage, we've been trying to work on that, and we've been trying to get way better at it. And, like, you know, obviously, we're now 1st% in the holding percentage in the league right now, which makes me really happy. Like, we've been putting a lot of work to, like, become a fundamental team over these last 2 years being together, and we're slowly getting it. Like, you know, so I'm super, super stoked with the work that the boys have been putting in Scrim. So we've been trying to get this stat is what we've been trying to get for a little bit. So I'm happy with that. 4v3 and Cruz, 2nd and 1st blood % winnage. Yeah, win percentage. Yeah, dude, like, oh, that makes me mad still. We still be blowing rounds that we shouldn't be. But whatever. Yeah. All right. Those are good keys to victory. Keys to victory for Minnesota ROKKR. Better post-plant teamwork. Last in win percentage after getting the bomb down. Yeah, that's unacceptable. That can't happen. Get a trade. Last in respawn. Non-traded death. Damn, I didn't know that. That's also unacceptable. But I don't really know how those non-traded death percentages really work in the game, so I wonder how that actually works. I'm not sure. So, like an asterisk on that for me. Make the offense work for the first cap in control. Last in average time after the first capture. Ooh. So that's saying, am I interpreting this right? That's saying that people cap the first hard point on them in control really fast. Is that what they're saying? Is that the thing? Is that I don't know. I don't really know if that's like, that's an interesting stat. I don't know. It's kind of bullshit if that's what that means. I don't really think that matters. The way control, especially the way control is played in this game, but I don't know. Interesting. All right, let's see. First map, here we go. All right, we got some Atlanta. Leave the opponents more time to capture the next point. Yeah, but the way control plays, dude, like, I don't really know if that's a huge... I don't know. Control plays a little differently this year, where I don't... If that was last year, I would definitely fully agree, but this year it's a little different, dude. But they definitely need to work on their control, so maybe that is... maybe, like, if I went back in their series and, like, you know, became... Like, if I tried, like, in the sense, like, putting my mind of coaching it onto their team... Maybe that is the thing. I'm not sure. I don't like study their fucking gameplay like that, but I don't know. That seems kind of Control plays differently this year. All right. So we have a good break, which usually on this side of the fucking map we break off and we get fucking clapped. So this is a really good start out of our team here. And yeah, this Simp plays really good this series. So does Cell, I'm pretty sure Cell has like a 1.6. I was happy to play Tuscan, get more Tuscan reps on. I really wanted to play Berlin. We vetoed, I'm pretty sure we vetoed Gavutu against this team because we wanted to try, get a Berlin rep in and try out some Berlin Hardpoint in a match setting, but we didn't get it map 1. Because we picked Tuscan. But I really wanted to see how fucking Berlin played out, to be honest. Simp went dummy this map, yeah. No, I mean, this map was just like really good hardpoint out of us. We get all these kills. We're trying to break here. I'm pretty sure they shut this down. That was good out of them. Here sucks, dude, because if number 3, which is a BZ here, kills number 7, this would have been huge. This is not a consistent way to break, but like, oh, dude, it sucks that he had the well like heady on him. We don't get the break because number 5 gets to the god heady and kills us. Yeah. Cell already looking like an MVP candidate. He's been playing really well, man. I've been proud of him. He puts a lot of work in, dude. He's been playing really good. Yeah, so ROKKR does a really good job at holding this hill. This was stellar out of them, dude. We kind of trolled a little bit, and it is what it is. I'm pretty sure though we bounced back if I remember here. Yeah, we end up getting in a pretty decent setup to hold this. As a coach, do you focus on what the other team does or what your team wants to do? A little bit of both. Definitely more on what my team wants to do, but you keep it noted what the other team's doing. But like I always say this in competitive Call of Duty, the team that you compete against the most, as dumb as this sounds, you're competing against yourself. And that I really do fully believe that. Like what the other team does in Hardpoint sometimes is true, and like, you know, you need to know and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you form a plan, and most of the time teams lose. It's when they veer off their own plan. So I gotta turn this fucking music off. It's just, yeah, it goes down to that. You prepare differently for each team. Yeah, you every team's different, and every team, you know, you have to make sure you know what you're up against and stuff, right? But at the end of the day, like, you try and form a system of Call of Duty that is so consistent that like no matter what, you'll win when you do it. And when you don't do it, you'll lose, and that's like kind of what we try and do. So a lot of times you're competing against yourself in professional COD, in my opinion. I know that sounds a little crazy, but I really do believe that. All right. Let's see. Bro, this has got to be the mixiest hill in Call of Duty history, right? This has got to be the mixiest hill in Call of Duty history. You know what I don't like right here? I'm pretty sure a BZ challenges this. I don't like this chow from Tyler, bro. Look at this. Look at the white arrows, and look at BZ. And then look what he does. He was probably dead anyway, but I think he should have tried to stall some more time. This is super, like, you know, I'm picking this apart as a coach. You know, I'm being hard on him. But, like, look at this. This guy jumps out, bro. He jumps out like he could have tried to stall some time for number 4 to help him. It would have been a little bit more consistent. Obviously, I'm just being picky. But it's just funny, dude. He said, I'll fuck it. He said, fuck it, dude. He jumped out. There was 4 arrows right there. This is good communication. As soon as this guy calls out that we flipped, we all turn around and stuff.
Realistically, though, you would have liked to see a little bit more out of them, but nonetheless, it could have been a lot worse. I love the double chow coming in on the flank. They're waiting for this. They're trying to all hit this at the same time to overwhelm FaZe. Here they come any second now. There's a big fight going in the mid. It's Major Maniac. That will pull a player from FaZe out of it. You see Selly just waiting patient. Here comes Stanley, going to be shut down by his teammates.
Yeah, this was good. This was good play. This was just really good teamwork out of us.
Unfortunately, not win the gunfights. Yeah, that's the thing. You can put yourself in a good position, but nonetheless, if you don't have the gunny, it's not going to help. And well, the only man that can take Celium down right now is his teammate, as Arsenal's. We'll put a bullet in the back of his head, but we'll continue to put the bullets down, also into the ROKKR. Priester falls.
Yeah, no. The teamwork that we've been working on in scrims and stuff really came to play here. Just like there was a lot of times where like we're trying to put, like, you know, trying to put in ourselves in situations where if they see one of us, they see 2 of us, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And I loved the way we played this. I was super happy with this. Here we got to form a fucking break about breaking this. Pretty sure they do a pretty good job here of holding this, if I remember correctly. But oh yeah, but Simp gets through here, bro. Fucking Simp splits the defense, dude. This was the key right here. He splits the defense. Ready? He goes to the back, goes to the right. Yeah, dude. As soon as he gets through here, the ROKKR's like, ah, shit. And then this is the big thing. We get so Simp splitting the defense was actually kind of tough because there's 30 seconds left. It's like we're gonna get the bad spawns for the next hill. So we better be successful, but I'm pretty sure we end up getting this kill, and then we end up flipping out. Watch. We get this kill. We get this kill. That's 2. Number 2 now takes off the rotate. And then we get these kills. And then I'm pretty sure we end up getting the spawns because this 2-piece right here spawns them out. So there's no squad spawn for these guys anymore. So they start spawning behind us because we're on this side of the map now. So like this was a really key play out of Alec that honestly secured us the win. Like Alec doing this is secure, like kind of shuts down Minnesota's idea of coming back into this game. That was a really big 2-piece. Underrated if people didn't know that. That was an underrated 2-piece out of Alec. And then yeah. And like even though ROKKR comes and kind of breaks this and makes it mixy, there's 20 seconds left and ROKKR hasn't got any time. Like, and it's all because like we were able to stall some time. So like even though we don't hold that like we could have, it was just huge because ROKKR could have been fully set up on this P3 and got a full 60 and like came back into the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then Abizi, yeah. I mean, dude, we can watch that again. Look, here it is. 1, 2. Unbelievable, bro. Yeah, dude. That was huge. So we definitely kind of fucked that up, but we also don't fuck it up at the same time. Like after Alec gets that 2-piece, we should have held that a little easier, but we don't. And then we kind of get bailed out by Tyler's 3-piece, but still, that was good plays out of us to get that initial 2-piece to like put Tyler in a position to save us like that and shit. So that was really good. Tyler fucking fried them there. Yeah, and then here we get some control of this hill. We're in a good setup right now. We got the back. We're watching the back. We got to be able to react to this. This is big kills out of Tyler, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Dude, guy was fucking feeling himself, man.
But ROKKR have done sold and the rotation win, and they could be right back into this one.
This is good teamwork. We get a flank right here. Yeah, this is the game right now. MC gets his second kill, right? Yeah. And then right here is the game. All right. GG. Crazy Simp has a quiet 20 plus. Yeah, Simp. That's what I'm saying. Like the way Simp plays this game, like also Simp kind of like helps us win the game with a lot of the plays he makes. Like telling you, bro, like Simp has high standards in the sense of statistics. He does play very, very good this series, but I'm telling you, bro, the routes that Simp take, bro. Yeah, bro, Simp is a fucking beast, man. All right, let's see the vetoes. I'm pretty sure the vetoes are right here, right? Did I just miss them? Hello? Did I just miss the vetoes right here? All right, so these are the vetoes of the series. We have Hardpoint, Gavutu, and Bocage. So we get rid of Gavutu. So basically, if you guys want some insight on the Atlanta FaZe side, we wanted to get rid of Gavutu. We've been playing Gavutu really well, but we really wanted to play this map right here. We ended up picking Tuscan because at the same time, we haven't played Gavutu, and going 4-0 is still important. So we wanted to obviously play Tuscan first, just because like personally the Berlin side choice that I think when you get bad side on Berlin to start is like kind of a pain in the ass sometimes on P1. And obviously, we haven't played that map in matches too much yet. So we obviously wanted to try this map, but we didn't want to try it yet on bad side. So obviously, it sucks that we didn't get to play it, but that's the reason why we vetoed Gav. It's just because, we wanted to see like where we were at Berlin. We've been looking really good in Berlin, so I wanted to try it. And then Bocage, they get rid of Bocage. That makes sense. Desert Siege, they get rid of Desert Siege, of course. Bocage, we get rid of Bocage. We played a little bit of Tuscan. Again, we wanted to try out our Tuscan again. I'm pretty sure we're 0-3 in Tuscan now. But we still need to get the reps in, even if you lose Tuscan. Oh, no, we win Tuscan, but we should have lost this map. So, like, yeah, we win Tuscan 6-5, but we wanted to get some reps on Tuscan because we were 0-2 on it, sorry. And, we do what we got to do. So, that's, yeah, we get rid of Kaj. We tried it out Tuscan, see if we can get some reps in and see if we're good at it. And then Gavutu, we get rid of Gavutu because Tuscan Control is the map that we wanted to play. So, that's what we do there. That makes it so if you guys were curious. All right. So, this Search and Destroy was pretty wild, man. But they do get that bomb down just in time. So Minnesota this first round. Hold up. So Minnesota this first round, they get the good nades out of Minnesota, and then once Chris gets this kill, it sucks that he like he runs in here, he gets kind of like bad timing here, because if he wins that, we win the round. So unfortunately, fortunately it doesn't doesn't help there. That kind of sucked. And then we lose this round because of that. So skipping forward here, and then this next one, pretty sure Tyler gets a good first blood, right? So yeah, so Tyler splits the defense here and gets under him, and as soon as he gets under him, this is just a big first blood out of Tyler. Like, they had no idea he was there. After that, this round is over. Like, this round is over after that, and it's all because freaking, like Tyler splits the D. He gets good timing. It's over. So right here, let's see. Chris gets the first blood. And that bomb's gonna go down. No first blood for ROKKR this time around. That was a ballsy play right there. But they were playing it. Minnesota was playing this pretty well. Minnesota was playing this pretty well against us on the way, like the way we were playing, like they were countering it. Team A versus Team B. DT Pope. There's a coin flip in the beginning of it that decides Team A and Team B. And that Major's Team A is the higher seed. So this seeding is good for Team A and Team B in the future. Yeah, so we play this well. So we go up 2-1. I'm happy, bro. We win an offense. That's obviously kind of how it goes. But there was a lot of offenses lost, I'm pretty sure, in this map, if I remember correctly. But just fucking weird stuff. I'm pretty sure Tyler dies here for no reason. This is a mistake, yeah. Very well played. So like right now, we're defense is defense on Tuscan. We're kind of just waiting around, trying to see what we can do. Tyler kind of right here, and soon as Tyler goes here by himself, he puts himself in a really tough spot. He's trying to go for the first blood, so I understand his mindset. But yeah, look, dude, he just gets himself picked, and then he was dead either way. Even if Major doesn't kill him, Preston kills him, and giving up that first blood there's no really need to do that. So that was just tough. That was like an unnecessary challenge out of him. Even if he got the blood, it would have been nice, but it definitely wasn't, necessary. So we lose this round because of that, I'm pretty sure. It's all good. Shit happens. Again, we're still trying to get reps on this map and figure it out. So I was super happy. Even really quick, we do win this map. We probably should have lost it, or we probably could have won it by more. Whatever, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Who cares? I was happy with we bounced back on this map a little bit. We looked a little bit better. We still gotta fine tune a lot of these rounds and figure it out more. But again, this looked a lot better than when we started the year off, right, on Tuscan. So we're making progress, and that's all what it's about, right? 1% better every day kind of thing. So I was happy with the way we started to look a little bit more. We still have a long way to go. I'm not like smiling my fucking. I'm not smiling ear to ear kind of thing, but we're getting there, and that's what the world's about. That was a terrible challenge by Sandy. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like, I know that has to be their play, but that was just weird. Like, I know Sandy does this again and it works, but like, that is such a 50-50. Like, I don't know. Very, very weird. I would say 5% better. No, I mean, I say 1% better every day of like your life kind of thing. But like, yeah, no, we've definitely gotten a lot better. We're making strides, but it's still, again, my standards are really high for these guys, but also on top of that, like, I really want I want us to be as good as possible. I mean, my job is to hold these guys to a standard that is unbelievable. That's just my job. But the timings of these maps are so bad compared to last year. Yeah, these maps can get a little crazy for sure. But I think that's the movement in this game, dude. I swear to God, you're like a fucking speed demon in this game, dude. Yeah, that was a big two-piece out of Simp, for sure. Well, Simp goes 14-4 on this map.
Aggressive defense, maybe. As FaZe start getting aggressive. Major Maniac surely going to catch up easy. The shots are going to come on through, though. Surely from maps, he's going to get caught.
Big kill out of Chris. So, again, right here, like, we're on a fucking defense. We get the first blood. We should never lose this round. And, like, this guy getting to our base, like, I hate the fact that Standy gets to our base. Like, we know we gave up field. We should know that they're probably pushing, right? Like, we should know this, and then Standy, like, catches us off guard there. Like, this round's unacceptable. We're in a 4v2. Okay, we get sniped. We're in a 3v2. We should know that someone's in our church right now. Like, we should know this, in my opinion, and we don't. And, like, we try and get away, and, like, we get bad timing. So it was just tough, because I think Alec did know that there was someone in our church, and he was like, oh, shit, like, I'm going to get the fuck away from church and get to my teammate. He just kind of hesitated it and then did it too late, and now it's a 2v2. So like it was just it was a tough situation in that sense, and then we just don't get out of it. So like it just sucks that we let Standy get all the way to our base like that and make a play. So that was good plays out of Minnesota, but the way Minnesota plays this 2v2 was incredible in my opinion. So in this 2v2, like they just like look, this number 6 guy, look, watch. He's just gonna stay alive and he's gonna hide in the back and let number 5 do all the work, bro. Like this was unclutchable because of the way Minnesota played this. So they you know, tippable plays out of Minnesota here. Like look, Itachi a bit like that's like look, I'm just staying alive back here. You don't know where I'm at. I'm chilling, and then they're just letting number 5 do all the work. So good plays out of them. But again, that's a 4v2 that we should never lose. Like we should take that round and be up 4-2. You know, like we can't be blowing those rounds. And again, we're, you know, practicing certain situations and stuff. We're getting better. We still have a lot of strides to make forward. You know what I mean? So.
Because I actually really like that from Standy. The late flank kind of comes in. You hold your position, see if anyone comes, and then you wrap back around exactly where they wouldn't think. FaZe did the exact same back, but just didn't get the time. The rest of ROKKR still holding fast. Standy goes first.
So yeah, so this time Standy doesn't let the bomb go down, and he does this challenge again. Like very like if Standy. The only thing I'll say about this Standy play is like if you're technically supposed to lose defense, if you're thinking of it like that. So if you want to get a little bit fucking ballsy on your defenses, you can kind of send it, and if it pays off, it pays off, and you win it, and that's like a steal. So I understand this, but dude, like, man, if Standy loses this again, it is like such like a almost like an auto L. It makes it so hard for you to win it, but Standy wins this one. That's what I'm saying. So it's like tough. But Standy goes down anyway, but still, like, I don't know. And even here, dude, this was so tough, dude, look. He dies, like, strafing the bomb, and then, yeah, now this is, like, not our round to win here. Oh, dude, look at this, So you guys want to see a tippable play? So at first, I thought Simp, Chris, I didn't realize up here, right? I didn't think I thought he had Fortified on and no dead silence, and I thought, like, he just got Sound Horde. I cannot believe Mike read this. So like, look at this really quick.
2 rounds in a row for the ROKKR.
So Mike goes on this. Mike sees him on the bomb, like he kind of knew he was on the bomb for a second, and then it's like, yo, he can either push me, flank my church door. So he's like, he can either push me here, flank my church door, or plant the bomb. Mike says I can't see him planting the bomb anyway. So yeah, I'm playing ranked right after this, Joe. Literally right after this. He says I can't see the bomb here anyway. So what I'm gonna do is just run away, and if he chases me, he chases me. And he makes like a good ass play. Like, look at this. So he's like, it's either he's pushing me or the bomb's chalked anyway. I'm going to try and make a play. And then look, he turns around. That was a good ass play out of Mike. You got to tip that, bro. You got to tip that. You got to tip that. That was impressive stuff. So, Mike, you're a fucking beast if you ever see this. Love you. I love Mike, dude. Such a good dude.
Yeah, it's tough. Shot's going to come in. They know exactly where he is.
Skip forward. We lose that. So now we're down 3-4. We got defense. This is the situation you never want to be in. If you're down 3-4 and you want and you have defense, you're in a bad spot. I don't know what Mr. Abeezy's doing here. That was not a good. Again, just a wild play. Again, we're trying some shit out. You know, we're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So it's all good.
The ROKKR can wait. They have time and numbers. RC's seen it. Oh, he tries to get him as well. And he burns him. Just back to a 2 versus 2.
So we make this a 2v2. And now this is where, you know, so Celium just tries to lose this round. So if you guys want to watch someone try and lose the round, watch this, dude. My man MC, dude. On the heady, going back and forth. Still goes down. 2v1. Watch number 1's arrow. Don't watch what's on your screen. Watch what number 1 does, bro. Is he on the map? No, he jumps off the map. This man tried to go for the fucking fadeaway on number 6. MC tried to go for the fadeaway on number 6, bro, and dies. Bro, if you were ever a professional player or a player in a fucking pub S&D or a wager player or anything of the sort, when you're in simp situation and you're in a 2v1, you know where the guy is, but your teammate does something like that, your heart just goes bloop. And you're like, oh, dude, I can't lose this shit now. You know, this is like the uh-oh. So, like, look at this. Now Chris is like, I'm going to get quick scope, bro. So Chris says, fuck it. I'm just... and just fucking sends it. But I'll say one thing. So apparently what actually happened, if you guys want the insight on it, apparently Alec in this situation. So watch right here. So apparently Alec right here was like frantic a little bit in the comms of saying like, yo, he's right on you, he's right on you. So MC thought like he was like right here, so he was gonna jump and fade away him, and like, you know, they were gonna trade it. So like it was just MC kind of freaked the fuck out from the communication is what I was told when I asked them, obviously after this map was over, but it's still funny to look at. So yeah, MC falls off the map, we win that round. They're laughing about it, so that's good.
Both teams desperate to win it.
So skipping forward here, we kind of make them think. Bomb goes down, 4v4. This was pretty good play. Oh yeah, this was tough too. I'll tell you what happened. So Standy makes a good play there. Alec kind of plays a tough angle right there. But watch. Big kills out of Standy, but this is still so winnable for us. That's the whole thing with this map, which is so tough. MC gets 1 kill. So communication in this round was MC gets this kill, and number 4 gets this kill, and they go, are they on the bomb? And when MC gets this kill, he said they're not on the bomb, they're not on the bomb, they're not on the bomb. I don't know how MC thought he saw the bomb here. He did like a little jump, so watch. MC gets this kill and does like a little jump like wallet. He thought he saw the bomb, so they think that he's not on the bomb because MC communicated that. And I don't know what the fuck MC thought he saw, but he did not see the bomb, obviously. And he was wrong. So, but in the midst of all this, Tyler is dead, and he's like, "Wait, MC, they're not on the bomb?" Like he's like confused, and then the bomb gets defused, and they're all sitting there like, "Oh shit." So that was just poor communication here, because Chris realistically should have challenged that bomb anyway, but he did get a communication that the bomb was not being defused. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then we win this round. That was a big first blood out of Mr. Alec because he's a fucking animal. They get the bomb down. We play a retake. We make this close. Simp pushes top church. We get the kill. Bing. Boom. Bum. And last but not least, round 11. Let's watch it. First of all, biggest balls in the league. Biggest balls in the league sniping round 11 on a Tuscan. Unfucking real. Like, I don't know, dude. Sniping round 11 on a Tuscan's tough, dude. Especially because, like, after that first shot goes down, I don't know. Dude, sniping is so, like, you know what I mean? Like, sniping is tough because if you're not hitting your shots or you don't hit that first shot, man, it is tough. So, biggest fucking balls in the league here. Yeah. Whew.
And that's going to be plenty of control potentially coming in here from FaZe. Look over towards this A side. Can Attach find a pick? Sim's gonna have to back on down. Attach.
You see, like, Attach is now in such a tough spot.
4v4, not for long. Arsenis finds one. Priest trades 3v3. The huge rotate phase are not in position for this.
So I'm assuming, I don't know. I'm assuming that for some reason that they thought we had a stronger B defense. But what doesn't make sense to me is like MC and Attach are, you know, having a fucking face off over here in the beginning of the round. They kill one person B. So they know there's 2 people left in the map. You usually know one's top church, right? There's always one top church. So you know where 3 people are on Atlanta FaZe. You don't know where that 4th is. I don't know why they don't. You know? I wonder what the communication is here. But like they Minnesota troll this. Like we should have won some rounds in this game for sure. You know, we could obviously have won this probably a little bit earlier if we don't choke the 4v2, blah blah blah, shoulda coulda woulda. But we definitely don't deserve to win this round. Minnesota trolled this 100%. The only thing I'll say is after they give up B, they're probably expecting all of our players to wrap back and be like back B and playing a B defense, so they think they're splitting the defense by going middle. But it was just like almost overthinking. You know what I mean? Like, look, like number 3 backed up, but we don't know where they are. We're expecting them all over B right now. The last thing we're expecting, this guy number 4 is probably watching church and being like, yeah, there's no chance they go church, but I'm gonna hold it. You know what I mean? And then, yeah. So that was a Minnesota troll round 11 for sure. But Mr. Simp, 14-4, absolutely fucking dominating right there. He played really well. So proud of Simp. He played fucking great that map. Did really good. Did what he needed to do. So yeah, Tuscan Control is a W for Atlanta FaZe. Obviously not the cleanest W. We need to get way better at it, but it's a step forward. So, you know, one step at a time. We're going to keep trying to make strides on the maps that we're struggling at and shit. You guys know that. And now, last but not least, we have Control. This game kind of, in my opinion, watching this, as soon as we win this offense, I think this is over. Personally, I think this is like the end of it. We're going to skip through this because this is like whatever. This kind of goes how it's supposed to go. So we win right here. We win this offense, and as soon as we win this offense, in my opinion, like we have no business losing this map. Like obviously you can lose a defense and they can win an offense, but I don't know. I really think that defense on Control right now in this game is really important, and especially it's a little bit easier to win. So as soon as we win this offense, I'm pretty confident. They have 3 lives left. So they have 3 lives left, and they can actually win this. Who wins the gunfight here? Pretty sure Alec gets through here. He does, and he gets this first kill, right? So he brings this guy top radio back. Tim gets a really big kill on the platform. Yeah, this is over after that. Uplink is so much better. Scrum. But yeah, attaching a 1v4, dude. Guy flies off, dude. But he was dead anyway. All right, so as soon as we win this, in my opinion, this is over because now we're probably gonna win this defense, right? Yeah, Minnesota's calm sounded really calm when we were listening to them. They sounded good. Yeah, so this was good. But again, if you have no ticks on B, there's 17 to 19 lives left. You have no chance. Like there's no chance Minnesota ROKKR win this round. Like they're not probably they are the chances of them 4-stacking B and getting it in one attempt with no trophies and grenades is so chalked. So like they're fucked. Minnesota loses this, and then after this, it doesn't even matter. Like we go for an offensive win, we lose it, but then we win the next defense because it's defense. Although the way Minnesota ROKKR played this scenario right here, Minnesota ROKKR can easily win this. So this was a little bit more scary if you were an Atlanta FaZe coach and or player and or fan. You're like, uh-oh, this might go last round. But I'm pretty sure we had the kills on them anyway, which again sets you up for greatness in the last round too. So we probably would have got another defense and probably had a chance of winning it. But that's a whole nother thing. It should not go by kills. It should go by ticks, but we're not going to talk about that because whatever. But yeah, so this was a little bit scarier, but even though I'm still confident because I'm pretty sure we had the kills, and if we have the kills, we're still going to go defense again. I don't think we're going to blow 2 defenses in a row. So I think this is just, yeah, we win that, makes it over, and then boom, we're done. So GG's, obviously, to Minnesota. We played that pretty well. I was happy with the way the team played, and, you know, moving on to the next juicy match with all the drama, dude. Let's go. So yeah, we're going to talk about the Toronto Ultra match and the OpTic Texas match right now. We're on keys to victory. I think everything I just said in that muted out section would have just been that I think Minnesota's teamwork's just like 50-50 right now. Some days they're on, some days they're off. So if that's the case, I think they'll be fine. So I think they're all good. I wouldn't hit the panic button or anything, and I think they have a really hardworking team over there. So it's a very easy fix for them. So I wouldn't be too worried right now. But yeah, moving forward to this Toronto Ultra and OpTic match, winning in spite of negative slaying. So I want to just address this. This is an impressive stat in itself. This stat doesn't always last. So this is obviously something that you want to change, but Toronto has the talent to do that, so I wouldn't be worried at all. I still think Toronto is, you know, a number 1 or 2 team in the league right now. I think they're incredible, and this stat really shows why. Bro, they make use of their kills, and they make use of their kills, and all the kills that they get, and their teamwork is so good where they don't need to slay sometimes, and they're so good at it. So, like, Toronto is a really, really scary team to play against because of how good their teamwork is. Even sometimes when, like, they're not slaying how they can, they're still so good. So, like, Toronto's an impressive team. So, yeah, they play this well. Cammy needs to get going. SND, yeah, that's definitely true. Obviously, Cammy's not playing the best, but I'm sure he'll, you know, bounce back. Cammy's a fucking beast. So, and then execute offensively with the bomb and SND. Last in plant percentage, 8th in post plant. So, yeah, Toronto's got some stuff to work on. We all know that, but at the end of the day, they're still a great team. They have really good teamwork. And the thing with Toronto that is really impressive that a lot of teams do, but Toronto does better, even sometimes better than us, like, they get better quickly. Like they fix mistakes really, really fast. You know what I mean? Like they might blow a 4-0 lead in the fucking stage 5 finals, and like everyone thought they were chalked after that, and there they are in the fucking finals right again. Like they're very good at fixing mistakes. They're very good at shaking things off. They're very, very good in just in general being a good team and getting better and moving forward and putting shit behind them. So Toronto's a good team. They obviously get slammed here. We'll talk about some of the drama in a second, but yeah. And then here, so I personally thought this was like back against the wall for OpTic Texas. Like OpTic needed to win this game. This match was so important for OpTic because if they don't win this in the next one, they do not start in winner's bracket. They have a lot to work on. They have a lot to prove. Obviously, they feel that they're really, really good. They're in a situation where people are kind of giving them hate and shit, where they started off 0-2, but they think they're way better than that. And like being in that scenario as a team is really, really fucking annoying. So OpTic plays this pretty well. But so I thought OpTic was going to win this 3-2, not 3-0. Obviously, we had some F8 stabilizers, but we'll talk about that here. The hardpoint fundamentals are important. And it's another elite respawn team. OpTic is second in hold percentage. Okay. Win the battle of Tuscan control. Okay. Take advantage of the Toronto slow start in SND this season. Toronto 10th in round win percentage. Yeah, that's actually a stat that I would not have expected. So that's actually pretty crazy. But yeah. All right. So really quick, before we get into this, I'm sure you guys have a lot to say about the drama that happened. And the drama that happened was in this map specifically. In map 1 and 2, Shotzzy was using an F8 stabilizer on his MP40, which makes the MP40 like way, way, way better. And obviously, I feel like I shouldn't need to say this, but I don't think Shotzzy did it on purpose. I really, really don't. I don't know him very well as a person, but I know the COD community pretty well. If someone's gonna break GAs like that, they're going to tell you they're going to do it beforehand. And on top of that, I just don't think Shotzzy is the type of kid to do that maliciously and be like, yo, I'm going to fucking get a few maps. I think he messed up. People are saying he would have saw it at the end of his gun. I kind of do agree in the sense where, yeah, I would have saw it at the end of the gun too. He was probably just fucking twisted and shit happens, whatever. But yeah, I don't think he meant to do it. It sucks that he did. I'm sure he felt bad about it. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Bance tweeted this. I think Toronto played some pretty shitty COD yesterday, just in the general. Like, I feel like they didn't look as good as they could have. So I think OpTic still played better COD. But it does obviously end up being really frustrated if you're Toronto Ultra because Shotzzy was frying too. So, like, there's both sides of it. Shotzzy is not a cheater. Shotzzy was not cheating, in my opinion. He was not trying to. He was not trying to be weird. I think he just made a mistake. Probably will never happen again. And it just sucks it happened. I also do think though that like Toronto made some mistakes that they probably could have won either way. They were still like I think OpTic as a team were playing still a little bit better. You can't offer to replay the first map. That is just not how it works at all, especially because no one found out about it after the second map. If they went to the league and said, let's replay, you guys have to remember, there's a broadcast. There is a broadcast that has like specific things to do and time to do. Like the players can't just say we're going to replay. That's not how the world works. Like the league would not have allowed that. And it's also a GA. What Shotzzy did is technically not banned. So they could not have went to the refs and said like, we need to replay because of that. Yeah, like, I personally think OpTic would have won this regardless, but it does suck that Shotzzy ended up frying this map, and it was a close map, but still, I think OpTic played better, so that's my take on it. It does suck that it happened, but I don't know, it is what it is. Like, at least it happened in a fucking online league match and not some fucking LAN thing. But to my next point before we go into this, I think GAs are stupid, but I don't think they're stupid in the sense that they're a thing. I think GAs are really, really good for the game in the sense where they make the game like, limited, like they bet more of a skill gap. All the cheesy shit gets like kind of like pushed out. But I do think the gentleman's agreements should be lined up with the league's rules so this can't happen. Like, how there's attachments in rank play right now that you cannot use? I think that's how it should be. Like, I don't think you should even be able to put an F8 stabilizer on the gun. And I think that should be really, really up to date so this does not happen. Because if this happened yesterday in a fucking if this happened in a fucking tournament, this is tough. Will teams not scrim them based on this? No, Hawks. People are still going to scrim OpTic, and the whole thing is going to be fine. Everything's going to be all right. Because, again, Shotzzy did not do this, like, in an evil way. Shotzzy just fucking made a mistake. He's not going to be using it in scrims. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a fucking mistake. It happens. It sucks. Frustration from Toronto fans, obviously, but it is what it is. If it was champs, that's what I'm saying. Like, then it's a whole different world where it's like, that's really fucking shitty. But, again, it should just be aligned with the league rules, and in the game it should just not be possible to do this. So that's my thing. Disagree? Canada should revolt. Fuck it. Canada should revolt. Fuck it. All Canada should be pissed off right now, Joe. I like that, actually. Fuck it. Let's have a goddamn fucking brawl. But yeah, no. Obviously, Shotzzy felt bad about it. I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, let's watch some Cage, baby. I understand the frustration from Toronto. It does suck, but I'm gonna warm up, chill in the court. Yeah, we're almost done here. All right.
I think last few days didn't manage to make it in. Of course, we've got a lovely, exciting debut from Hixie, but for now, flying around Bocage indeed. At least we're going to end that 2 spree there of seconds out.
All right, here we go. I want to watch the turning point of this game. I want to watch the turning point of this game. Yeah, so hold up. Where is the turning point of this game? Because the OpTic starts off hot. Toronto brings it back. Yeah, so it's like right around here. We'll watch it from here.
Certainly the hunter, as he finds another, adds it to that tremendous pile of kills he's already amassed thus far here on this Bocage Hardpoint. Shotzzy movement on fleek, looking good so far as well. Kills going through.
Big kills.
Hardpoint time now. Scum on the offensive.
So right here is where you think, like, you know, Toronto might actually blow this map apart, you know? So like I thought Toronto was gonna win right here. Didn't Toronto put on the F8s after? They put it on map 3. We'll talk about that when we get to map 3, Pope. I didn't address that yet, but we'll get there.
You got Shotzzy trying to push up and cause problems for them, but it's still Ultra well near the hill, but not inside of it. OpTic at least keeping Ultra out of the point, so they can keep the lead by the smallest of margins that they.
So Toronto right here needs to hold, and they don't. Like, watch. This guy gets number 3. Like number 3 gets through, and that's just tough, dude. Yeah, number 3 gets through and then causes this break, which is Shotzzy, funny enough. And then Shotzzy gets this break, gets the number 2, and like OpTic does a really good job of breaking this because Toronto should have been able to hold that. And if Toronto holds, it's like it's fucking chalked. You know what I mean? Like they could have made a really big lead, but OpTic plays this so well. That's a terrible streak. And then yeah, I don't know. Toronto was making mistakes that you don't typically see too much of them make, but like yeah, this pistol is disgusting too, by the way. Yeah, Toronto were making a lot of mistakes that you just don't see happen too often. You know what I mean?
Keep the time flowing, no problem whatsoever. Back towards the center of the map we go. Third set, less than a minute remaining on the in-game clock, and here we go, friends. Both teams are going to line this one up. Bance and Cammy with opening kills. Bance can't take care of Shotzzy. He is such a difficult kill here on the map, but Kleenex has his number.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, Kleenex was frying this map too. You gotta tip it. Kleenex was going off, dude.
Continues to do unspeakable things in this game.
Shotzzy answers right back. I mean, OpTic playing good again. Like, dude, OpTic's flipping, and Toronto's not even like Toronto's obviously like backs against the wall, so they can't even do it. Like, OpTic is controlling the game with the way they're playing. How do you think do you think Scump will be competitive? Scump has got probably another 4 years in Call of Duty if he really wants to. I say this all the time. Scump is still considered like Scump is always considered in like the top SMG duos. Like, he's incredible. Scump can play for a very long time.
I'd say for P2, get in the point, collect the time, but after that, maybe leave it out, or they're just doing it already. 10 seconds left to go on the game.
They're doing what exactly did the Paris. 5 seconds now. No one from ultra close.
Yeah, this is it.
Gotta go. It's not gonna happen. Scum's there to stop.
Obviously, like, this is a close game, but like still, like, it's just tough. It's a close game, but it's just tough because, like, damn, it's just obviously Insight has a really rough map with an AR, especially when they had some situations to like actually put themselves in kills. But Cammy and Insight just don't play that well this map. And obviously, you know, I think OpTic was controlling the way the hardpoint pace was like being played there. And when you control like that, I think it was pretty what's it called? Pretty good play at OpTic. And the whole F8 stabilizer thing sucked for sure. But like still, like I think OpTic was the routes that OpTic were running were smarter and well. Like I think they were just playing a little bit better hardpoint regardless. So that was just tough. So you know, OpTic looks a lot better if you're an OpTic fan. I'm pretty sure I said this. I'm pretty sure I said this when they went 0-2. Like, you know, don't hit the panic button. Like, OpTic is still a very, very good team. I think they still have plenty to prove, and they'll be fine. So OpTic bounces back really, really strong here. So they looked good. You know, that's tippable in the sense of that. Just the way they were playing hardpoint. And it's not even about the fucking F8 stabilizer bullshit.
I see Scump with the bomb. He's leaning towards it. You're gonna have to be on point, clean
So
up
then
space.
here is where, like,
Fight 4v2.
I didn't realize that apparently Toronto, some of Toronto's S&D stats are not that good. I was not expecting to hear that. Like, I don't know. I guess Toronto has been struggling to search. I don't really get the, to, like, crunch their fucking numbers too much. But
Jiminy crickets.
yeah, I don't know.
To get the round.
Scump said he's playing until he gets another ring. I mean, that's what I mean, bro. Scump, bro. I don't know this whole gimmick where people think like the whole like Scump retiring thing. Like, the only way Scump would ever retire is if he doesn't want to play anymore. Like, Scump is still always considered like in the top 3 duos of SMGs. Like, Scump is still like one of the best SMGs in the league. Like, people are so weird with that, dude. I never understood that. Like, I understand Scump has the most fans and shit, so he obviously gets the most hate. Like, I know that comes with it, but like, it's just so weird that, like, I don't know. People are so weird, dude. Like, people are so stupid.
Non-stop. Shotzzy eats it. 2 HP again. And oh my god.
So here,
No idea. Did he hear the door open below him?
people are just horny for him to do full-time content, I'm guessing. Nah, because I think the people that are telling him to retire, I don't think want him to do full-time content. I think they're just being haters. I just think people are actually stupid and don't know how to interpret COD sometimes, to be very honest.
That bomb is down on A. This is not an easy retake at all. Scump right now with number 3 Shotzzy. They gotta make plays.
Shotzzy knows that this is where Bance We've seen this time and time again from teams. Is he going to check it? No, Benjamin Bance tucks himself away in the corner. It's an easy kill. Scump now trying to find the retribution. 2v2. Bance insight. Dashy Scump.
The O2 didn't tell the whole story for OpTic. They were both close series, decided by a few unlucky kills. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. People are freaking out. Yeah, no, OpTic is a good team. They're going to be a good team. It's just, it is what it is. They have a lot of talent. They're going to be a good team. They have a good coach. The whole fucking thing. They'll be fine. But they definitely looked a lot better this series. And either way, again, it really comes down to the fact of, like, I think they looked, I think they fucking, like, I don't know. They just looked better this map, like the way they were moving on the map. Yeah, it actually just explodes, like, doesn't die to the bomb exploding. I don't know how that works.
1 HP. That's all I need.
Go again.
Alright. Go again, baby. A good old offense for OpTic. Skip forward here. They got someone. Yeah, Bance is not in a good position here. Does he get the skill? I don't remember. I don't think he does, right? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he was dead.
The coordinated effort, the nades, the tags from Shotzzy. CleanX looking for the. Oh, wow! Okay, that's the round.
Movement like things. Almost the possible map so far. Toronto, they love this quick bomb plant. Shotzzy doesn't want to see it again. He is in between the setup and he gets.
Who's their coach? Rambo Ray. Rambo Ray and Sender. But they're both, like, they have a good coaching staff. They're just a good team. That F8 was iffy there. Wait, that, what do you mean? F8 had nothing to do with Bance dying right here. Am I tripping? When does Bance die? Backing up. Does Bance die this round? Yeah. This had nothing to do with the F8 stabilizer. He just gets cameraed. Yeah. Shotzzy could have had a pistol and killed him there. Oh, you're trolling? Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah. Yeah. How did they find out that Shotzzy was using the F8 stabilizer? Bance had the F8 on too? Bro, are you guys tripping? No, he doesn't. Bance does not have an F8 stabilizer on there, bro. Bro, this was like the same thing like people were saying. Like, bro, the only person that has the F8 stabilizer on right now is Shotzzy. But, like, he doesn't know. And then they all put it on next map, which is a whole other thing. But, like, yeah, Bance does not have an F8 stabilizer on. You can literally clearly see that it doesn't.
Again, you got someone in mid-map.
Like,
Shotzzy now moving in for the kill. Here he comes.
but this has nothing to do with the F8 stabilizer.
Heads up play from Bance. They're going to make him really work for it. There's the
Like, it's just,
the nades, the tags from Shotzzy. CleanX looking for the. Oh, wow!
like, that had nothing to do with the F8 stabilizer. Shotzzy could have had a fucking pistol and killed them right there. He had the fucking head glitch. How did Ultra find out? I'm sure they opened their phone and everyone in their fucking person and their coaching staff was like, yeah, they're using F8 stabilizers. I mean, Frosty, if I was watching my team's match, I could have seen it after map 1 that they had F8 stabilizers on. Yeah. That's the only thing that's so annoying about this situation is, like, after this happens, people just start making shit up, dude. Like, literally just making, like, yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Catches him.
Scum's trying to sneak through mid. Nothing sneaky about
That was a
it.
good round out of
He gets
Toronto.
eviscerated and ultra bounce back.
What do you recommend noobs look for when watching competitive COD? Rotations. Rotations are probably the most important.
Quick swig.
Rotations and teamwork after, then how they trade after. Like teamwork and trading is kind of goes like hand in hand.
Shotzzy actually did fine. Just
The drama feels so out of proportion. Yeah, it's always out of proportion, bro. People love it. People fucking eat it up, dude.
Almost no reason to mix it up. No reason for either team on offense to mix up the strats until they get punished on defense. Nowhere to go. Shotzzy, by the way, dominating the middle of the map already. I mean, you could plant the bomb.
Like, how do the coaches not say anything? I will say one thing. I'm surprised that Shotzzy used it for 2 maps with like no one noticing on the Toronto side of things. Like, how did the Toronto side of things not notice like first map? I don't know, but whatever. Again, like the way this map was playing, like Shotzi's playing good again, so he's playing good. But dude, the way OpTic are winning these rounds, like I just think a lot of it comes down to like they were just playing like pretty good COD.
Enough stuns and hit nothing. So I think they're expecting the 4-man like flood through B, which I thought Toronto was going for. Instead, Toronto.
No, if you use it in rank play, you should be using the GAs in my opinion. Only absolute fucking rats are gonna be using fucking un-GA'd shit in rank play. Yeah, I'm playing rank play right after this. Kleenex with the trade.
What a weird round this has been. Ultra still have to go grab that one. Kleenex wins.
Another big kill from Kleenex. I'm pretty sure Inder clutches this, right? Yeah, he does. Yeah, this is a good play. This is a really good read, right? He reads this, he sees him. Yeah, this is a really good read. Good play at Illy. That's what I'm saying. OpTic is just playing good COD right now. OpTic is playing good COD right now.
This map has looked wild.
Yeah, this is a strange one indeed.
OpTic again takes an offense. They take full B-side control.
Can't finish the kill. Billy got a shot in. Shotzzy could be a dead man now. Good comms. Trades lower bound. You may lose Shotzzy for Texas, but Ultra lose Cammy as well in that engagement. He's still on his spree. On being planted by B now. Oh, Bance is heavily tagged. He can't get out of that corner. He needs a teammate to come
There it
help
is.
him out. There it is. Billy, almost full streaks to be had. Big stuff out of
Again, good plays out of OpTic again. Leaves it into a 1v1. I'm pretty sure Dashy wins this too, right? That's a fucking challenge and a half out of Insight right there. There was no chance he was winning that. If he won that, that would have been super impressive, bro.
Here in the search.
And I respect. It's a 13, and that is just could have won that map.
Beams. Whoa. More beams.
And again, like OpTic again starts this round off
Beams.
with the first blood.
Up on defense.
Dashy.
Again,
Good plays.
stack over by A.
Quad stack over by A. Yeah. This is just really good plays out of fucking just both teams. They nade Cammy. Like, this was just good plays at OpTic, dude. Like, again, OpTic just looked really, really in sync. This is the most in sync they've looked all year.
Oh my god, he danced around.
And then they stay together in this 2v1. OpTic makes a good play, and then boom, they're up. So now, this is where I'll address the next part of the drama, in my opinion, or just give you my take. So first of all, again, obviously, if this happened to us, you know, everyone would be mad. You know, F8 stabilizer, the whole thing, blah blah blah. I personally think OpTic is just playing better COD anyway. It's still fully acceptable to be frustrated if you're a Toronto fan and or a Toronto player. Like, obviously, it's super annoying. But now I'm pretty sure I didn't get to watch this third map. I'm pretty sure at the end of this third map, I'm pretty sure Toronto all puts on the stabilizer, right? So Shotzzy takes it off on this map, and Toronto puts on the stabilizer, right?
Number 6, Cammy. He's on the clock for OpTic to
Oh no, Kleenex doesn't have the stabilizer on.
convert this round. Of course, you got guys like number
So
6.
Kleenex doesn't have the stabilizer on. So Cammy puts on the stabilizer. So Cammy has the stabilizer on right there. Does anyone else have it on?
Hell no.
Insight's using an AR, so he doesn't have it on. Where's Bance? Let's try and find a Bance POV.
Frustrating as hell.
Oh shit.
Bance is now up.
So Bance has it on too. So they both put it on. So look. Fucking Toronto puts it on and they still lose the map, and then everyone's saying they're already down 0-2. What I was gonna say is at this point, once Toronto finds that out, bro, they're so mentally chalked, bro. This is just this whole entire series is fucking chalked after. So they do still get bodied. But I will say one thing, Toronto is just fucking, at this point, they're so fucking angry and chalked and down 0-2, like heads are gone, bro. Like this is over at this point. Like this is fucking chalked. So, like that's still fucking cheesy to say, but it's still, I think that Shotzzy did it on accident and OpTic played better COD anyway.
Big winning goal. Nothing but head there. He
It definitely sucks, but they could have been better. And that's what Ban said. But yeah, no, Toronto is done after this anyway, bro. Toronto, like, once this map started and they found out about that, they're checked out, dude. They're fucking chalked. COD is mental. Everything is mental. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Toronto's so mentally out of this now because of the things that everything going on, dude. This was just a fucking shit show. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure after this, they win that offense. And as soon as offense gets won by fucking... Hold up. Yeah, this is it. They go up 2-0. This is just chalked, bro. Skipping forward. Yeah, 0-3. So... yeah, no. At this point, Toronto finds that out. They're all fucking frustrated. They're playing with, I'm gonna use the F8 stabilizer now too, and then they're fucking pissed off. The whole thing is fucking chalked. That whole thing is fucking. It sucks. It is what it is. People are getting way too angry about it. It happens. Like, I don't know. My thing is, all this gets avoided if they just have the fucking rules and the GAs aligned with the league. In my opinion. Let's see. Let's look at the matches today. Call of Duty League. So, February 19th, we got Seattle Surge versus Florida Mutineers. I think Seattle wins this. Seattle could lose this to Florida if Florida comes out hot. They have a very heavy slaying team if they're doing it, but I personally think Seattle's a little ahead right now. I give Seattle this win. I would say like probably 3-1, honestly. I don't think this goes 3-2, but we'll see. New York versus Boston. Oh, man, I don't know how New York's looked with Royalty. Is Royalty still going to be on 80 ping or whatever, chat? Is he still in Canada? Do you guys know? Any New York fans in here that know about their team? Is New York still going to be in Canada and shit? Royalty's in Texas? No, he's in Texas? Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to give... New York's been decent at SND, if I remember correctly. Ooh, man. I'm going to give Boston the upper hand. I don't know. I think New York might win, but I say Boston wins this 3-2. But I do know that New York... I'm pretty sure New York beat Boston already, right? On LAN. But I think Boston's got a little better. We'll see how New York is meshed with their new teammate. But as of now, I'm going to go Boston. But this is just because I don't really know how subliners look. So I think Boston wins this. And then Minnesota ROKKR versus LA. I think LA wins this. I think Minnesota ROKKR is good at S&D. But I think LA looked pretty good in their last match, and ROKKR obviously didn't play that well against us. I wouldn't be too worried. The ROKKR is just tough to predict right now because their respawns, I feel like you just never know with their respawns, like where their teamwork's going to be at. ROKKR will always be pretty solid in S&D, but their teamwork and respawns are always like, you just never know. I think LA is going to ride some momentum from their last match win, so I'm going to go LA. That should be a close series though, but so I don't know where that's going to go. I think personally LA wins this though. So I think LA wins this. We'll see. And then Saturday, February 19th, the marquee matchup or whatever.
Do you know if the dome thumbsticks from
Holy
BB
shit.
are any good? Celium uses
Yeah, I used dome thumbsticks in World War II when I was a pro. I like them a lot, MC. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. All right, and last but not least, the prediction: Los Angeles Thieves and Toronto Ultra. Ooh, dude, this is a fucking juicy one. Man, Toronto doesn't look that good in search, right? Like, apparently that's like their statistic. LA Thieves looks really good, but they're not that good at control and search either. I'm gonna go Toronto Ultra. I think Ultra bounces back. I think Ultra bounces back. I think this will be a close series, but I think Ultra wins it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Ultra bounces back. I think this might be a close one. I don't know. Ultra negative 140. You think yesterday was just chalked? Yeah, I think yesterday, I think OpTic was the better team no matter what, like we kind of just talked about, Aquila. But I think after they found out and then OpTic, they go into that map 3, Toronto's all mentally fucking scattered and I don't know. I think Ultra bounces back. You think LAT in 4? I will say Thieves' Hardpoint really makes me fucking happy when I watch. I think they're such a good Hardpoint team. So this is going to be a close-ass match. I'm giving Ultra the bounce back, dude. I'm giving Ultra the bounce back. What's going on, though, Killer? How you doing, man? Hope you've been doing well. All right, yeah, dude. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving Ultra the bounce back. We'll see. But LA Thieves can easily win this match. This is gonna be a good one. That's what I'm saying. I think they just lost full. Yeah, dude. I think they were mentally scattered after the whole fucking drama and shit. I do think OpTic did play better than them anyway, but still, you know how that kind of goes as a competitor, bro. Once that shit becomes a fucking shit show, anything can happen. So, all right, that's it. That's gonna wrap it up for the morning crowd. We're gonna play some rank play with Merc. Chat.